that Jeffrey Epstein in 2008 was given a generous non-prosecution agreement for sex trafficking charges. Now that agreement let him continue his criminal activities, and that agreement was offered by Alexander Acosta, who was Donald Trump's chosen Secretary of Labor. That's not all. We know that Donald Trump and Epstein had a long-standing personal relationship. Donald Trump told New York Magazine in 2002, and I want to quote this. Quote, this is Donald Trump. I've known Jeff for 15 years. Terrific guy. He's a lot of fun to be with. It's even said that he likes beautiful women as much as I do. And many of them are on the younger side. No doubt about it. Jeffrey enjoys his social life. Unquote. That's disgusting, wrong, but we must inquire more information.
House Oversight Committee Ranking Member Congressman Robert Garcia laying out the facts and the questions he thinks America still needs answers to about Donald Trump's friendship with child sex trafficker Jeffrey Epstein. Today, Garcia pushing even harder for answers, sending a letter to Fox News about Donald Trump's deceptively edited June 2024 interview with the network when Trump was asked about whether he would declassify files related to Jeffrey Epstein. In the letter, Congressman Garcia writes this, quote, on June 2nd, 2024, in the midst of his presidential campaign, Fox and Friends aired an interview with President Trump in which he was asked whether he would declassify files related to Jeffrey Epstein. President Trump appears to respond, quote, yeah, I would, end quote. However, in the raw footage, President Trump clearly refuses to unequivocally endorse full declassification of the Epstein files. President Trump's campaign actively amplified his misleading edited answer, claiming that he had promised full declassification. It is obvious to the American public that someone is lying and someone is trying to hide something. Considering President Trump's well-documented past social ties with Jeffrey Epstein, Fox News' selective omission raises serious concerns that the network may have deliberately sought to shield then-candidate Trump from any further association with Epstein on the horrific crimes he perpetrated for decades. It is legitimate to ask whether President Trump himself or those close to him may have actively encouraged this withholding of information from the American people. Joining our conversation is Democratic Congressman Robert Garcia of California, ranking member of the Oversight Committee. Tell me if you've heard from Fox News, Congressman.
Well, we hope actually to hear from them soon. I think this is just more information, and quite frankly, we have so many more questions now about what the hell is going on with this Epstein case. There is now no question that Donald Trump is hiding something, that his Attorney General is covering for him, that the FBI is in turmoil about what to do. And now we're going back and discovering more information that Fox News may have also been somehow involved in the messaging around Epstein. And clearly we know that at the same time that his comments are being edited by Fox and Friends as they're being aired one day to another, his campaign is out there promoting the edited version. And Nicole, let's not forget that Donald Trump settled with Paramount for, I think, $16 million because he was upset about an interview with Kamala Harris that was edited. There is more information coming out every day about what is turning out to be a huge scandal and cover-up. And we're going to ask the tough questions of Fox and demand that we get these answers. And also, we need, of course, these files declassified and released immediately.
You write in your letter something interesting on the side that you've put yourself on for transparency and facts. Let me read this. Quote, you write, it is legitimate to ask whether President Trump himself or those close to him may have actively encouraged this withholding of information from the American people. On June 5th, 2025, Elon Musk, the former senior advisor to the president and head of Doge, posted on X, quote, real Donald Trump is in the Epstein files. That is the real reason they have not been made public, end quote. I mean, again, we see him struggling with his own base to find a way out of this and sort of throwing spaghetti against the wall, blaming Democrats. Everyone involved is a Republican, and the most prominent person suggesting publicly on X that Trump is in the Epstein files recently is Elon Musk. Have you heard from Elon Musk in the context of your letter to Fox News?
I have not, but I'll tell you that we are interested in talking to Elon Musk, and there are there's a lot of investigations in the works and conversations that are happening, and I will tell you that we are getting more information every day from all sorts of sources and people that are interested in the truth and transparency. You do not get to spend your whole presidential campaign saying that you're going to release the Epstein files, have your own son tweet about it, talk about it dozens of times on air and on social media, have your entire campaign operation promote that you're going to do this for transparency, run this as part of your big platform, and then completely flip on this issue, even after your own AG says the files are sitting on her desk. And so I think it's clear to the American public that Donald Trump has not only betrayed his base, he's betrayed the American public, and he is lying.